Hi Swati, good morning. Can you hear me? Hi Amrita. A very good morning, everybody. My name is Gaurav Nanda, or I welcome you on 94th day of A70 transformation. And today, we are entering into day 52 of maintenance phase. First of all, many congratulations on the completion of all these days. I'm quite sure all of you have gone through a long, time, and huge efforts are required, like to learn also and apply also whatever we have learned in all these days. And I'm sure whatever you have learned, you are going to apply not only in this journey, which is of 100 days, but actually throughout of your life. In fact, you are going to enlighten your customers also, your families also, everybody. You would like to impact their life positively, so that they learn also and they apply also all these ways, like to go for healthy living. Today, before starting our topic for the day, which is how frequently you want to track your goals, today with us we have Dr. Sham. I would like to give an introduction. Dr. Sham is the Director of Innovation and Science portfolio for us, and he's leading emerging market portfolio, and he's leading centers based out at Gurgaon, Madurai, Bangalore, and Chennai. He has received his PhD from University of Texas and his post doctoral fellowship from Harvard Medical School, Boston. So before Dr. Sham comes and share with us his wisdom, I would like to share a video with you all.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
I'm sure all of you are able to guess what it is all about. Yes, today, it is all about the strength training. So, warm welcome, Dr. Sham, on the virtual stage. Over to you.
Thank you, and a very good morning to everyone from me. Uh, the person there is none other than me. That was me doing the training. And why I want to show this? 9 months ago, I couldn't even do one. I couldn't do even one of those, right? Today, I could do the entire set, right? And that just shows that every day you follow the habits, it can transform the lives. Transform my life, right? So that's why I want to just give you an inspiration that it is possible for anyone to do this, right? So, but today I want to talk about a very groundbreaking study from the British Journal of Sports Medicine. This was published probably 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. So where it really opened my eyes to the potential of our body to change, but importantly, to show that longevity, the length of our life is in our hands. We can't blame anyone or anything but us. We are the ones who will control as much as possible. Of course, there are unfortunate things will happen, but majority of it lies in our hand, right? So picture this, a life where the mere act of embracing physical activity, both aerobic exercise and strength training, can dramatically lower our risk of mortality. Right? It's like almost saying, if I quit smoking, it can change the life. That's how drastic this is, right? So this particular study involves 4 lakh individuals. Okay. So what it reveals that the summary, 1 to 3 hours of aerobic exercise a week, 1 to 3 hours of exercise, aerobic exercise a week, and 1 to 2 strength training sessions weekly can significantly extend our lifespan. Right? But it's not just about living longer. Remember, I spoke about health span. It is about living better. We are not talking about lifespan. It's about living better, right? Strength training is often overshadowed by aerobic exercise like running and everything. But strength training is a key player, right? With as little as 30 to 60 minutes a week, it can drastically reduce the risk of mortality. cardiovascular disease, and cancer, right? So as we age, we have to realize our muscles naturally will weaken. That's the truth. But this is not an inevitable decline. Strength training is our shield, our fortification against the ravages of time, right? It empowers in our daily lives from a simple act of rising up from our chair, carrying groceries, carrying your, the 5 kg atta, right? Or tending to our gardens, or even opening a bottle, all requires muscle, right? So it is testament to a resilience, a declaration that age is just but a number. It's only a number. Don't believe anything else, right? So to those who think it's too late to start, let me tell you one thing, right? It's never late. Even somebody who's in 70s, they can do this, right? I personally, I never believed. Of course, I'm not in 70s, but I can tell you, I never believed that I can do this. I never did in my entire life what I underwent the transformation the last 9 months. I continued the path of good protein or good veggies, right? Mixed rainbows, and that is what happened. And then training day in and day out, 5 to 6 days a week, right? So this is what defined me. This is what defined my surroundings, my ecosystem, my friends, my relatives. They all see me. Shyam, is that you? A big shock. They could never imagine, right? So I urge you to seek guidance or join a class, consult a trainer, but to make a start. Whatever you do, make a start, make it a habit. The journey is not just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years, right? You have the power to transform you alone, you to transcend and to triumph. The path to a longer and the healthier life is very clear. The question for me is, will you take the first step? I'm sure many of you have already done it. I'm sure. And that's the power of you, right? The power of you to transform, as Gaurav correctly said, ability to influence everyone around you, that you owe it to your family, you owe it to your friends, you owe it to your children, owe it to your wife, you owe it to everyone around you, right? So please, that is my only thought for the day. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Have a great rest of the day. Back to you, Gaurav.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sham. Definitely will live by example. And I think, this particular line is striking me again and again. As you said, health span versus lifespan is very, very important. So let's move forward and start our, a day full of energy with our next speaker, Amrita Maitra, who is going to share with us, wisdom on the topic as discussed. She's working as a nutritionist, and she has done her graduation from University of Calcutta in food and nutrition, and her post graduation in food science and nutrition from Pondicherry University. She earned experience of 2 years in the field of nutrition, both as a teacher and a nutritionist. And she handled lifestyle disorders and managed her clients from different backgrounds. So over to you. A warm welcome, Amrita, on the virtual stage. Over to you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Gaurav, for this amazing introduction. And hello to all. Good morning to all. I hope we are going really strong in this healthy journey. Before I start with today's topic, let me share my screen, and anyone can confirm if it's visible.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. Thank you for the confirmation. So, welcome everyone in the day 52 of this maintenance phase. We are embarking upon a very long journey in Liv360 healthy weight and healthy living journey. We have come to the very last part of this journey, and I hope you all had very amazing experience through the program. All of you have personally transformed and learned a lot through the sessions and through your own nutritionist in the group. So, today's topic that we will discuss is how frequently to track your goals. Because when we start a journey like this, we are always motivated to do our best and we are motivated to make changes in our life. But generally, do forget that am I tracking this goals, my goals right, or am I tracking how progress, what progress I'm making on a day-to-day basis? So we'll discuss everything about that. That what is goal setting, how frequently do we need to track our goals, and what is the importance of goal tracking altogether? Because there might be some of you out there who do not track your goals that much, or you have not set a goal properly for this journey. So, before we talk about goal tracking, we should know what a goal is and what are the additional things attached to a goal setting process. So, you can see here in the slide, there are three different things that we are mentioning. First is goal, and then there is goal setting, and there is goal tracking. All three are different things and different processes, and all of this is crucial when it comes to reaching your goal actually. The first thing is goal, which is basically an aim or objective. Any kind of task that you take and you have an objective in mind, there is a final destination in your mind where you want to reach. That is basically your goal. But setting a goal, is that like all you have thought of your goal and you have a clear objective in mind? Is that all that you need in reaching your goal? No. The next process that's very crucial when it comes to reaching your goal is goal setting. What goal setting is, it's essentially a process, a planning, or a roadmap that you have in your mind to reach your particular destination or reach your particular goal. You should have a clear understanding of what you want to achieve, and you should have a clear understanding of the things that you are going to do or the steps that you are going to take to actually go achieve that goal. That is goal setting. It requires an elaborate planning, and it requires you to divide your goal, your main objective, into smaller achievable steps so that you don't feel intimidated and you can actually start making progress towards your goal. And now when I said start making progress, maybe you have started your journey, maybe the task that you have taken or the things that you want to do. Here we are trying to achieve a healthy living, weight management, our healthy weight that we want to achieve here. And suppose you have something in mind like that. So now we want to track it. Is it like starting the process or just planning is not going to help you much further in the journey. The very crucial element or the last part of goals, achieving your goals, come is goal tracking. Not only setting, but you have to measure in consistently that what progress you are making a day-to-day basis on your towards your goal. So when it comes to goals, setting a time frame is very important, because if I say things like I want to lose, maybe I want to lose 15 kilogram, or I want to gain muscle mass, that kind of goal, it gives a good start, but it's not exactly the thing that we want to do, or it exactly doesn't motivate us. We have to attach a time frame to things that we want to do. For example, I want to gain a certain amount of muscle mass in 5 months, or I want to lose 15 kilogram in 6 months of span. This kind of giving a time frame, it actually gives you a clear picture of your goal. So in crisp or in summary, we can say goal is your main aim or objective. Goal setting is the plan that you come up with to achieve your goal. And goal tracking is basically consistently monitoring how far you have come to your way, or how far you have actually, how well you are actually doing your process or doing your plan that you have already come up with. So the next thing is why goal setting is critical. Some of us have started the healthy journey. Many of you maybe out there have started the healthy journey, but you didn't have a proper clear goal in mind. You just maybe you wanted to in your head wanted to be healthy and be the best version of you, but they didn't have any kind of proper goals in your mind. And maybe along the way you have actually thought of like these are the things that I want to achieve, and you yourself probably have realized that having a goal actually makes you more motivated to do these things. So, why goal setting is critical? The first thing is goal creates your focus and direction. Think of it like a journey. When you start, maybe you have started driving, or you want to reach somewhere. Maybe your destination is Delhi. So when you want to drive through a road like that, or you want to embark upon a journey like that, there might be many distractions around the way. Maybe you want to reach Delhi, but there is a tourist destination in way that your mind just wants to go there, or you maybe lost your way. So all of that can happen in your healthy journey as well. Think of it as a healthy journey. So the tool that actually keeps you to your path or keeps you going in the right direction is your focus. So it's just like GPS. Just like in your car, there is a GPS system. It tells you what road you need to take to reach a certain destination. In your healthy journey, is the same way. There is your focus, your will to go forward, that actually keeps you motivated to go in the right direction. That's very important when you want to reach your final destination, because if you get distracted on the way, you are not going to achieve your goals on a certain time. And then goals challenge you to grow. It's basically gives you an opportunity to know that where what are the mistakes that you are making, if there is something that you can do better, or if there is some kind of things that you didn't know before, or didn't have the plan to. So it's very important to have a proper plan. Just like when you're embarking upon a journey, maybe this there you want to reach Delhi, but in way from Kerala to Delhi there would be Bangalore in between way. So when you reach Bangalore, you know that I'm making progress in the right direction. I will be reaching Delhi in no time. So this milestone, setting these milestones are very, very important when it comes to your achieving your goal. Now think of the drive. The maybe you are driving from Delhi, your certain place to Delhi. The drive itself is basically the actions that you take on day-to-day basis. Those actions and your thought process, that's basically can be tedious, because this is a very long journey, or going through road for a long time. Just like this healthy weight and healthy living program, it's 100 days long period, and there might be some time that you feel tedious, you feel less motivated, you don't have as much motivation to do things that you had in the beginning of the program. So it is very crucial to have something that motivates you on a day-to-day basis, like this session that gives you motivation. Or there can be reaching the milestone or giving reward to yourself when you reach a small milestone. You maybe you haven't reached your final goal, but there is something that you have achieved along the way that gives you motivation. Rewarding your mind or sharing this with your support system, your family, your friends, these goals that you have reached, it actually drives you to take further action. And the last is inspiration. Inspiration is very, very important. There can be 100 of reasons that you want to do things, but if you're not inspired to do those, there will be not you will not be able to initiate proper action. So your source of inspiration can be your role model. There can be other fellow people who are taking this journey along with you. There can be your family and friends, or you yourself can be your motivator or your inspiration. Just think about the journey that you have already taken that will inspire you. So goal setting is very important. Once you set your goal, it will give you proper focus and direction to go towards. It will challenge you to get out of your comfort zone and do things, achieve things. It will drive you to take more action, and your inspiration will also be there to actually achieve those goals. So there are 7 clear steps when it comes to goal setting. Excuse me for a minute. So sorry. So there's 7 clear steps when it comes to setting your goal. This will basically guide you. This slide will basically guide you to how you can take your goal, and what are the thought process that you should go through when you're setting your goal. The first thing is you need to prioritize or figure out your goal. There might be 5 different things that you want to achieve through this program, or through any of the healthy journey that you start. You maybe want to lose weight, then there are few parameters, blood parameters that you want to you know um come down to their level, and maybe you want to gain muscle mass. All of this all together you cannot target, because then you will lose focus. If you achieve one thing and you were lacking behind in another thing, your motivation will go down. So first prioritize your goal, or in the 5 things that you want to achieve, which one is the most important to you, and which one you should start the first with, and the rest will follow through. So first prioritize your goal and set a perfect specific goal for your journey. And the next thing is write it down. Once you write down things, you can visualize it, and once you visualize your goal, it becomes a lot easier to actually work on it. The third thing would be consider how you will measure your goals, which means your goal basically should be measurable. As I said, when you started healthy living journey, some of you might thought that I just want to be the best version of me, or I just want to be the healthy individual, but that is not a measurable goal. How do you measure that you are the healthier version than you have started? So there are few parameters. For example, you have to take your muscle mass, you have to talk about your fat percentage, you have to talk about your weight. You can take any or all of those parameters, and you need to measure on a consistent basis, so you would know that what progress have you exactly made. So there should be measurable, your goal should be measurable, it should be something tangible, and there should be consistent measuring towards your progress. And then you have to prepare for potential obstacles. Not all days are the same. When we talk about 100 days challenge, there might be, and even when this journey started, it was actually started around the festivities, then there might be some personal commitment, there might be work that comes into your way. So all of these obstacles you have to predict beforehand, and once you predict this beforehand, you will actually have a backup plan to how you can tackle these obstacles. For example, if you know beforehand that you have some kind of ceremony that you have to go, and you are going to indulge in some sort of food there, you will automatically have a backup plan that how you can, the next day or maybe the next week, you can compensate the calories, or you can exercise more to compensate that. Then you have to map out a plan. Having a plan, a clear, crisp plan, is very, very important. For example, here we have given you the plan. For example, you have to start with a gut reset phase. You have to have everyday exercise session. All of this actually is a part of the plan that we are giving you to achieve your health goals. So like this, if you have any personal health goals, you need to come up with a clear, crisp plan. Yes, this is the thing that I want to do. If I want to have more muscle mass, just as Dr. Sham has discussed, we have to embark on strength training, because that's the something that gives you, that works on your muscle. So for like that, you have to have a proper plan to achieve your goals, because without a plan, a goal is nothing but just a dream. And we are not daydreaming here about your health, we want to actually achieve something. Then the last thing that you have to do is create a plan and stick to it. And the last thing is monitor your progress consistently, because you have come up with a plan, you have a goal in mind, you're doing your hard work every day, but you don't know how far you have come along the journey. Then what will motivate you? There will be no motivation maybe after a week or after a month. So you have to consistently monitor your progress, you have to see how much you have come. So the monitoring is basically going to give you the further motivation to go far upon your journey. So monitoring is very important when it comes to setting your goal or achieving the goals that you have set. So these are the 7 steps that will help you in actually setting a goal and achieving it. So we have to be very smart about using our goals, or gaining health, or managing our weight, or any other health goals that you have. We always say that work smart, not hard. All of that sayings are there. So when it comes to health, then also you have to work smart. But here, smart means something a little different. So let's dive into what smart health goals means. S is specific. As I said, you should have a specific goal in your mind. And when it comes to specific, your goal should be tangible, and there should be a time frame attached to it. It shouldn't be like I want to lose weight. It should be like I want to lose 5 kgs in 3 months. That kind of tangible goal should be here. Now, there are many people there who is like, I want to lose 5 kgs in 3 months, and then when they see that in 3 months they have probably lost 3.5, they are very disappointed, because you have a goal in your mind. So in that sense, you have to have a realistic goal in your mind. So when you set your goal, it's very important that you set a realistic goal, because I want to lose 15 kg in 2 months is not neither realistic nor a healthy goal. So you're having a realistic goal in your mind is very important. And just know one thing, that even the specific goal that you have set, you have not achieved in the time frame, don't be too disheartened. You have made progress. Making progress is the most important thing, but there should be a specific goal so that you have the drive to work for it. And next thing, as we said, it should be measurable. There should be specific things that you want to measure along the way, specific parameters, and there should be measurable parameters for your goals so that you know how much you have, how far you have come. And that should be achievable. As I was saying about realistic goals, you shouldn't make things like, I want to, you haven't worked out a day in your life and you have started this journey and you want to do 1 hour of strength training every day. That is not neither an achievable goal nor something that you can actually do even if you try. So when you want to start your physical activity journey, the first thing you should do is, I want to walk this many steps. And now when you're walking, you haven't walked a day in your life, or you just walk for your work, and now just you have taken a goal that I want to walk 10,000 step in a day. It's not going to be that easy for you. 10,000 step, it will feel like you have walking whole day and you have no other job to do. So you have to start small, like, I want to walk 3,000 steps, then after a week you want to go to 5,000 steps. Like that, it should be very achievable small goal along the way. Maybe 10,000 is your final destination, that's like the peak of Everest, but nobody, no mountaineer in their first day of life can go to peak of Everest. You have to first summit somewhere, then you can start going in the, you can aim for Everest basically. So next, it should be realistic. All I said, your goals should be very realistic and very personal. And you shouldn't actually compare your goals with other people. A lot of people, when it comes to healthy goals, have this habit of comparing their results with other people, or comparing their goals. Like, that person is want to lose 15 kg, so I want to lose 15 kg as well. Do you need that kind of weight loss? No. If needed, then you can take that goal and start slowly. But your goals need to be very realistic. And the last thing is time bound. As I said, if your goal doesn't have a specific time period, you will not have the motivation to do it. When there is a time frame attached to a particular goal, you have a sense of urgency in your head. Your head automatically, your brain automatically works in that way, that there is a time limitation. So I have to work fast, or I have to work consistently. If there is no time frame, then you won't be able to do it. And don't make a time frame of like 1 year. I want to do this in 1 year. First, start with 3 months, 2 months. The smaller time period, it will actually create that sense of urgency. So be very smart when it comes to your health goals and any other personal goals in life, basically. There are a few tips that we can give you when it comes to achieving your goal. First thing is, set small achievable goal. As I said, no mountaineer in the first day of their life can go to Everest. You need to first start somewhere. If you don't start from the first step of the stairs, you cannot go in the last step of the stairs. So taking the first step, or taking the first thing, is very important. If you want to do 10,000 steps in a day, you have to start first with 3 or 5. So once you achieve these small goals, give yourself a reward, give yourself a pat in the back, that yes, I have done it. I have consistently walked for a week. I have, even if I haven't walked 10,000, I have actually walked for 3,000 or 5,000 step a week. Once you start something, you will, or once you achieve the small goal, you will have the motivation or drive to actually go for the bigger goals. So that's the thing. And second is, find a role model. When it comes to role model, a lot of people will have role models like Virat Kohli, who is a very fitness expert and a athlete, or they will have Ranveer Singh in mind as their role model. But you don't need to have role models like those people, because their job, their career, their way of life is really different from you. Find someone who you can relate to. Find someone whose motivation and whose consistency, whose work, whose progress actually inspire you. It can be a colleague, it can be a family member, anyone that basically you know and you can relate to. Find a role model, talk to them, see their thought process, how they take challenges when it comes to their goal. It will be helpful for you to talk to them. And next is, break up your goals into smaller steps. It's very important that when it comes to maybe weight management or weight loss of 15 kg, not targeting altogether 15 kg, but take a monthly goal. Maybe I want to lose 2 kgs in a month. That kind of monthly goal, or I want to do lose this many kilos in 2 months periods. So that will help you giving a perspective in the goal, and it will actually give you many milestones in the way that you achieve, and you can reward yourself for that. And next point that I have already said, you have to reward yourself, because our brain is just like a small child. When you want to get like work done through a small child, you appreciate the person, you appreciate the child, you give the child a little gift, so that the child actually do things. Our brain is exactly like that. We may be adults, but our brain is still like that. Our brain actually likes reward. Now, for some people, achieving their goals can be reward enough, but for other people that might not be the case. So how do you reward yourself? And when you know the people who are consistently dieting and all, they reward themselves by cheat meal. So that's not something we are recommending here. So if you want to reward yourself, you can share your goals with your thought family and friends, or you can declare in your social media that I have achieved this thing that I want to do, or you can even celebrate a little bit by yourself if you achieve your goals. So that's very important. Next is get support from your friends and family. As I said, we are social being. We really need other people to work in our journey. So you can reward yourself. You can get support from other people, your family or friends, when it comes along the journey, and stay positive. Have maintaining a positive outlook is very important when it comes to your health journey. Please keep in mind that we cannot do or we cannot achieve health goals without having a positive outlook. So try to be very positive and very joyous and bright when it comes to your health goals. So the importance of goal tracking is that it gives you a tangible view. We have all talked about goal setting, but what is goal tracking? Why is it important? It actually gives you a very tangible view of what are the things that you are going to achieve. Any kind of self monitoring or measuring actually gives you a healthy self monitoring behavior. If you see that there is a stalling in your weight loss process, you will be automatically looking for the mistakes that you are making. So that gives us a very clear view of things that you want to do, and it gives you a self awareness that yes, I'm making some kind of mistake, or there is something that I need to do differently. And it gives you a sense of direction, and it gives you a better decision making power, that what else can I do to achieve my goals. There is an improved compliance. So when you measure your goals, or you track your goals on a regular basis, it actually gives you better compliance, or you actually stick to your goals, you stick to your plans for the longer period of time, because you know that things are going in the right direction. So if I keep doing this, I can achieve my goal in time. And there is less chances of mistakes because you are measuring. So if you're making any mistakes, it would be very visible in your measuring parameters. So it's very important uh, to track your goals. And the last thing is you will have a more positive mindset. As I in the last slide I said, it's very important to maintain a positivity. But once you measure the your goals, you track your goals, and you see that you are doing great, so that will automatically inspire you and motivate you. So that these are the very important few things when it comes to goal tracking, and it will basically give you an idea, a direction, that how you want to go about it. So yeah, I want to share about two interesting studies when it comes to your goal tracking. So this is the first study that has been done for 12 months, taking three groups of people. The first ones were rare trackers of their goals, the second one who are inconsistent trackers, and the third one who have consistent trackers. Here in the graph, you can see that inconsistent trackers, they're represented by the yellow line, and the inconsistent trackers are represented by the red line. So when it comes to their weight loss journey, the consistent trackers actually lost weight consistently. On they not only lost weight, they actually maintained their weight for a 1 year span, while the people who are inconsistent tracker, their weight loss journey actually was not that great. So just the difference of the people who are consistently tracking their goals for more than 5 days a week, they actually sustained their weight loss, and there was an average of 10 pound of loss per year. So that is what gives you clear motivation or clear direction. This study actually tells you a lot about goal tracking. So here and there, sporadically tracking your parameters for 1 day or 2 day will not give you the exact results. You can see here from that rare trackers did not get the exact kind of graph than the consistent tracker. And the another study that we have in the same note, we can say, there in this study it was done for 24 weeks, and there has been two group of participants. One who both of this group have actually similar nutrition education and similar kinds of interventions they have received, but there will be two groups, and control and intervention group, one who did weight monitoring and the other group which did not do their self monitoring. And you can see that they were at the end lost additional 4.5 kilograms program, the group that self monitors their weight. Because just with the same nutrition education, with the same regime that they have maintained, just with the monitoring itself, they maintained their weight and they have lost additional weight. So this two studies alone should give you proper uh, agenda, or give you a proper guidance that what you should do and how you should track your goal. And now when it comes to this slide, this, if you haven't understood any of the other things from the session, but still this should be your key takeaway from today's session. What are how frequently you should track your goal, what you should track daily. First is water intake, how much water you are taking. You should maintain a food log on day-to-day basis, that what you are eating. There should be an exercise regime every day, and you should check your progress on a daily basis. There should be sleep that you can track. There are watches now that can do that for you. So you should at least track how many hours of sleep you're getting per day. And your emotions is very important. How you're feeling, that is also very important, that you should check on daily basis. And there should be daily affirmations for you. What you should track on a weekly or bi-weekly basis is your body weight measurements and evaluating your health goals. You should check a before and clear before and after for that. And on a monthly basis, you should check an overall health. You should monitor your progress. You should see your before and after photos, because in a 1 month, there will be visible difference in that. And you should check your health goals. So these are the frequency that generally ideal, but there can be personally some difference person to person basis, depending upon your goals and depending upon how far you have come, or if there are any challenges on the way. And on the last slide, I won't take much of your time because we have already exceeded the time limit for the session itself. On the last slide, I will say, if you, as it's a very long journey, and if you think you are out of track at the end of it, remind yourself that how far you have come. You have, from the day one to the day 94, you are not the same person. Remind yourself how far you have come. Move more than you did yesterday. Increase your physical activity level. Try to be more active on a day-to-day basis in general. And remember, it's eat to live, because a lot of people thinks that eating is a kind of indulgence, but eating is actually for nourishing your body. So it's not an indulgence. Eat mindfully. That's very important. Plan your meals, because planning your meal will allow you to eat mindfully. Plan beforehand what you want to eat and maintain a log of that. Drink water like it's your job. Staying hydrated, make it a habit of staying hydrated, be it on the program or out of the program. Staying hydrated is one thing that will never do bad to you. And don't let your bad day, week, or month affect you. There can be challenges, there can be obstacles on the way, but do not let any kind of obstacles deter you from your final destination or your final goal. And recommit yourself. Don't put it off, like if you have a bad day or a bad week, don't put it off like I'll start in next quarter, I'll do it in the next month, I'll do it in the new year. That kind of things doesn't exist. Do it from today. If you start today, then you can obviously achieve your goal throughout the way. So that's it from the my side, and this is the activity of the day for you. List down your daily, weekly, and monthly plan for tracking your goals and share it in the group. So thank you everyone. I hope you have learned something today. Back to you, Gaurav.
Thank you so much, Amrita. I think very briefly you have shared information on importance of goal setting and tracking also, which is very important for all of us. I think she has already shared on smart goals. Very important, like to have smart goals and specific goals. Matlab, it's very important, like to write down, to list down, to chalk down. Important is what actually you want to do, and what actually you want to do. Like she Amrita already mentioned, like muscle mass. Dr. Sham also uh, threw light on. It is very important for you. Every in our if we see our health journey, everybody has a different journey, different goals, different targets. It's very important for you to create your own customize goal, what actually you want to do. The specification is of very much importance, and then measurable. It's very important, like for us, like uh, can whatever we have set for us, whatever specific goal which we want to achieve, what is the time bound? Is it a time bound? What is the length of the goal? How will achieve? How we will measure our goal? It's very important. If it is not measurable, we will not be able like to hit our goal 100% because we don't know where we are going actually without measuring. So it's goal needs to be achievable. For me, I took it very personally. Amrita also given an example of Everest. Absolutely, it is very very difficult for everybody across the world to do a big things in one go. It is very important, like take small steps. You need to set your goals. That's why we all always say goals need to be very very smart, or we have to set our goals because we need to keep ourselves energetic also and motivated also for the long run. So it is very very important for you having goals, and create that goals which you stretch also to achieve, not a very easy goals. It should not be very very tough goal but achievable goals. Now, very important, today we learn about realistic, whatever goals we are creating are that goals are realistic in nature. Will we able like to do, for example, doing 10,000 steps in one go? Is it easy for us like to start and complete 10,000 steps? I think it's very very tough and difficult. If we need to hit 10,000 steps, it's very very important for us like to start with uh, it is not important whether I'm able to do 10,000 steps in a day or not. It is important how long will I be able like to continue with the same. So it is very, very important, like very important with a small target. Keep on doing, or very important if you'll keep on doing, or you'll in a long run, in a long span, because just minutes back, Amrita threw light on, we need to see daily, weekly, or, monthly. It is very important. Once we start doing something and over a course of like 30 days or 15 days, we see, visual difference, or we feel, difference in our body. It is very, very important for all of us, and time bound. Always, always time bound. I'm sure all of you in our daily course of life, because in E70 transformation in this journey, we are learning a lot, and we are learning a lot about about nutrition also, and in the journey, in this journey, which is of overall we are discussing a healthy living journey. It is very important because goals are very different. In We are talking of a holistic way of living. In this way of living, it is very important like to apply all whatever we are learning about the nutrition, and also nutrition plays a very important role, and our food choice is of a very important role. Then there comes a next thing, which is of physical activity. Like now, because health is a blend of each and everything. In fact, today also we discuss, and we discuss very frequently also emotions, your own motivation, that plays a key role. So for us, like it is very very important in this holistic way of living. Like we keep ourselves motivated, we keep ourselves drive in this in this journey where Dr. Sham also given an emphasis on very very important for us, longevity of life, a length of life, and because of physical activity, and if goals are taken very smart goals that play physical activity, and with smart goals will play a very very strong, it will give a very strong emphasis also, and strength training plays a key role. Now like we are moving to our second part of the session, and Minal is with us. A warm welcome to you, Minal, on the virtual stage.
Thank you, Gaurav. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday and a very warm welcome to today's session. So let's get started. We're going to start with some warm up moves on the mat. Gaurav, can you also allow my screen sharing?
Yes, please.
So on the mat, And here we go. We'll start with some side movements and then we'll do some front movements. So yes, if you feel that, in winters, the mat is a little less, you can also have 2, 3 blankets right under your mat or over your mat to give you that kind of a support and comfort. Great. So let's get started. Yeah, so you can also just work out dumbbells or work out plates hand. So let's get started. We're going to be that side lifts which we are doing. So I'm also using my ankle weight. So how many of you have picked up on ankle weight or are still planning? See, it's absolutely okay if you go ahead and bring your ankle weights yourself, like create one for yourself. So we're gonna start with simple side. One second. So we're gonna start with simple leg lifts to the sides, up, upper body and the lower body both. That's something you have to keep in mind. We're not, putting weights as of now. But yeah, maybe after 1 or 2 of these warm-up moves, we'll start using it. So you're gonna squeeze your body both ways. It's like to the side and up, to the side and up, for which your hands will not be up. Your hands will be forward, so that you have a scope to move up and down. Got it? I'm saying if you have your hand here, you can only move this side. But I want you to move both the sides. So instead of having your hand on the side, have your hand in the front. Now you can move your body both the ways. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is 25 one side. We're going to shift and do 25 to the other side. Again, you'll have your palm forward so that you can move both ways. Squeezing and up. So something like squeeze and up. So this movement, when you go squeezing with the leg down and up, you get your obliques in action. So that's why I said both ways I want this movement. Even when your leg is going down, it's not easy. It's stretching you down. Let's start. 25 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, breathe out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, it's a killer move. Okay, we're gonna lift legs up, back, but straight. Okay, you're not bending it from the knees. Again, 25 and 25 reps. It's like you lifting your leg up from the quads without bending those knees. Again, I'm not using weights in the first set, but yes, let's start with them in the second set. Keep breathing out as you lift. With every movement, start pushing the breath out. Okay, as far as you can. Keep your palms right under your forehead. Relax up your upper body. It's the lower body which you have to get engaged, your navel will be tucked in. It's not a movement in which you relax your upper body. You still tucking your core in, but you're not lifting up again. That's the whole idea. Okay? So breathe out and start. Something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know something which looks so simple is a killer. Okay. So when you're lifting your leg up, you are engaging lower abdominal muscles, below your navel. You are squeezing your quads as you lift up and your glutes. Okay, 20. Breathe out. And this is something we are doing right now without the weights. Imagine if you have these 2 ankle weights or a 1 kg weight or a 2 kg weight on your ankles. Imagine the kind of resistance you created. And this is something which you are doing from the comfort of your rooms. It's so chilling there, so you're not missing your workouts. You're able to create that resistance also. Yeah, that's how easy fitness is. That's how easy it is to get started with your workouts. Yeah, great. 20 of these. Keep breathing out, keep lifting up. Make sure that there is a beautiful mind and a muscle connection every time you lift. Yeah, your mind should wander anywhere else, not thinking about anything else. When you work out, you are here, working out. That's how it is. Go. 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax up. Core tight. All good? Okay. So after 2 prone movements, we'll have 1 supine movement in which again we are not crushing up full. Okay. It's a movement in which again we have a small, very small movement. Keep your legs open in a V format. Squeezing your core. We're going to keep rise up and up. Just like this, a very small tension, but it is continuously moving up. It's about not shifting down. It's about rising up. So your hands up, not coming back, and squeeze. So something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a breather. And yes, here we go. Let's repeat the second set. All 3 moves, we'll do the second set, but let's change it a little. How we can change it a little? By wearing these 2 kg. Okay, doesn't have to be branded. Pick it as local as you can get. Okay, it's like I said, it's no big deal. You can create your own as well, but get started. Yeah. So this is a squeeze. I'm not wearing the other one. I'll wear it to the other side. So the idea is you have your lower leg any which ways you want. Okay, your lower leg has no role to play here. So your knees can be bent here. You can keep lifting your knees. Your leg can be straight. Won't change a thing. I want your upper body along with your leg on the top with the move. Okay, so here we go. Just feel the difference. The one which we did without any weights and the one in which we are creating this resistance with the weight. Keep squeezing, core tight, and move on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Breathe out. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Relax up. So simple, very simple move, right? But the simple move is made killer just by adding that resistance. Okay? So just the idea is you don't have to always do some squats and lunges. If that is not being supported by your age or not being supported by your knees, you can pick up on so many other moves which will help you to strengthen, and then you can easily, very easily progress to squats and lunges. Yeah, great. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you back to those squats and lunges for sure. But yeah, this is a beautiful move to strengthen your lower body and get that core into action. Breathe out, core tight, your hands to the temples. I could have also not, told you to get your hands straight or move anywhere else. But that ways, you shift your focus from the obliques. So obliques and core both. When we want it to kill, then your hands here so that this happens. This squeeze happens. So that's why I want this move here. Let's go. 25 are we doing? Yeah. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know it's killing. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Move on. Okay. To the back. Keep your core tight. I know this is going to get really challenging. Wearing your ankle weights and rising up. Still make sure that you're not putting pressure on your knees. It is a movement which will be through the core, quads, and glutes. So even if your leg is going half inch up, perfectly fine. Just bring it half inch. Okay? And if it is not happening at all, I'm going to give you a move here. Okay? Which is a variation to what you do. Let's just see if you can do this. Squeeze, core tight, forehead, relax, shoulders, elbows, all down. Take a nice deep breather here. When you breathe, work with your core, diaphragmatic breathing, and let it go. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Let's start. Lift up. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Only 10 to begin with. We'll increase the number of reps with the sets. Okay. So instead of doing a set of 25, we'll do 10, 10, 10 like that. Okay. Core tight. Try to bring it all through your muscle power. Create that connection here because it's very evident. You can't pull this leg up without that connection. This is not it's not a one which is very easy. Pick it up. Don't worry. 10. I've reduced the number so much. Yeah. Here we go. Squeeze and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Last 10, 10. That will be one set. I know it's clear. Let's go. Squeeze it up. And here go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Last 10. Breathe out as you lift. Squeeze and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a breather. Okay. So after two prone movements, we have a spine movement, which is simply tapping the core and rising up. I'm not letting go of my ankle weights. We still have one set to do. Okay. So breathe out and do it. I'll though give you one more variation in the supine movement, but let's first kill the set. Squeeze, core tight, and again up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the core, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Okay. So we've been doing leg raises. Okay. We've done two sets. For completing the circuit, we still to finish the third set. We'll do that. For, when we were doing leg raises, we always had these legs together. Yeah. And then we were moving up and down. How about I tell you, that stays the same, the movement up and down. That we open our legs in the V, just like this, okay? And then move the legs up and down. For all those people who feel slight, impression in their lower lumbar spine, keep your knees slightly bent. Even with that, and your resistance, you'll be able to feel lot of pressure. Where exactly? Pelvis floor muscles. So all those people who still complain that they have a belly pouch, this is a beautiful workout. Okay, but remember, you have to stay in calorie deficit to kill that fat. Okay, this will really help you to get onto those muscles and strengthen them. Squeeze. So I'll show you both the movements. What we used to do and what I want you to start with. If you think you are still not still not able to do the movement we are starting, it's absolutely okay. Stay with the previous move, but get on with some resistance. Okay, so squeeze. We have our palms supporting lower lumbar spine. So earlier we had these legs moving up and down, just like this. I'm asking you to bring your legs in a V, okay, and then move them up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Can you feel it? Can you feel it all along? That's exactly what I was saying. Okay, let's do the third set. Squeeze to the side, core tight. And start lifting. So yeah, third set kills you. And yes, still, let's slay it. 25 reps, not even one less. Squeeze both the sides, core tight and squeezed in, okay? Not like you push yourself down, but something in which you are engaging yourself pretty well. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Okay? Same to the other side. Keep going. Yes, I know. Last set needs a lot of motivation to complete. Because somewhere down the line you feel, oh, we already done with 2. I'm already done. Don't do it. Okay? Give yourself that one last killer. Breathe out, squeeze up, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Take a breather and back. Okay. So this one move which I said I'm going to teach you, we've done it before, the donkey kicks with the weights. So all those people who find it very difficult to lift their legs up like this, I know it's not an easy game. You can still go ahead and continue with those donkey kicks. So what we actually did was, instead of palms, we are on the elbows. Okay. This line has to be maintained. This right from the shoulder to your hip. This ratio of this line has to be maintained. So you're gonna lift up, okay, straighten up your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Got it? 25, same thing, but yes, you'll get a lot of breather while doing it. 4 times, squeeze up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyone feeling pain under the knee? Please put an extra cushion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Yes. One last. Okay, so these small wins, and the small win you get first thing in the morning. Imagine when you want to give up and you know no power left and I want to give it up. And you don't give up and you complete your set. It gives you that willpower every single day as you keep killing your workouts. Yeah. One last, and see, it's not a big one. I'm making you do something with a very less weight. It's like 5 kg only. I just want you to hold on to that movement and keep coming back up. That's it. 25 of these. Squeeze and up. 1, 2, work on the core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 6, 7. You will not bend your elbows. 9, 10, 5. Oh my God. Still else. 3, 2, and go. I'll share the music. Let's just stretch it out. Keep your core nice and squeezed. Relax up.
Thank you, Minal, for the great session, and wishing you all a very great day and a great year ahead. Keep tracking your goals and have a great life ahead. And